Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, everyone. This is the NgoVo Convo Podcast. I'm Harrison, and I'm joined by Veronica, who's my co-host, who's right over there doing
right
peace
here.
signs, everything, all that. But really, we just want an excuse to talk about anything that entertains us. I got too excited with that. Don't worry. But really, it's kind of just, we just each bring a topic to the table each week and just kind of get to blab and yab and, whatever, yap and all that stuff. So some would say, Veronica, that is us conversing.
Wow, like NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. Logo's right above Harrison's head. He's pointing as usual.
I could just not point anymore. It'd be great.
Yeah, but
that would help.
great.
I don't have to strain too much, But what's more important, Veronica, is that you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice. Need some water.
Wow.
I'm
It's been a while, hasn't it?
No, I'm just kind of thirsty. Because speaking of thirsty, this video is sponsored by Olipop, but more on that later. It has been a while. I feel like it has been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while for you.
Yeah. I kind of forced you to do it, I shouldn't have. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm going first, I guess, because I'm the host.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how that works, actually. So I'm just going to go first. It doesn't matter to me. So we're each going to bring a topic, right?
Today.
Yeah. I looked at, you know what? It's fine. So the thing I wanted to talk about today on my time slot is we've been watching a lot of stuff. Crazy. So me and my wife have been catching a lot of stuff. We're actually ahead of Veronica on a lot of things. It's amazing. It's awesome. It's fantastic. But you know what was funny is that even though I was ahead of you, the show that we're watching currently is we wrote it down, but I want to get the full title right because it's got to make a point. The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity anime. All right, it's a long title, but it's really great. But you know what really sucked is that it came out for the US a season later, I guess, roughly. Yeah. So jog my memory. I think we talked about this a while back. It was like maybe it's a Japan deal or something like that. I don't remember how it works with Netflix Japan, but they got to have it for the season at that moment. So last season, it was last season.
They got it summer, over the summer. And then it was like 1 or 2 episodes before the finale of the season. And then that's when the US schedule started.
Mm-hmm.
So Harrison has been watching some romance animes.
I have.
What a topic.
I have. And I just want to say, not that it really affected me too much because I had a lot of stuff, but it just felt weird because I almost got spoiled multiple times when I saw certain clips. And I would just swipe as fast as I can or anything like that when it came to this anime.
So you would see something.
I would see something because
because
it was like, so let's see. So like you mentioned, Japan premiered it on July 5th of this year, and then we finally got it September 7th, right?
Yeah.
And that's essentially the global release because it's typical for other animes too. We've had it to where that happens, and it just weirdly throws me off sometimes when I'm looking at schedules, like some scheduling sites and all that, showing what drops today or what's dropping this season, just to find out like this was listed last season. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I get to watch this. Then I get reminded, no, I don't. Not at all.
No, you don't.
No.
It's kind of like K-dramas.
Yeah.
K-dramas kind of have the same, like, similar, like, weird scheduling when you live in the US.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure,
so, for example, like, I'm watching Would You Marry Me, which is on Hulu, which this is my topic to go into because Harrison should start watching K-dramas.
One thing at a time. Your topic, dude, chill.
Anyway. So their scheduling is usually like K-dramas have like a weekend schedule, so they'll drop 2 episodes a week, so it's like 1 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, or like Saturday, Sunday. But with Hulu, which is the first time I've watched something on Hulu like on the schedule, they drop it on Wednesdays, the Wednesdays after the weekend release. So It's a little weird. My husband says that it's like not typical for them to do that, but it's just very weird that they would just drop it in the middle of the week, like after all the 2 episodes released. So you could potentially be spoiled in the US.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I feel like that's how like Fragrant Flowers was, essentially. It was really, really weird. So I don't know if it was like a licensing studio Netflix scheduling issue for something.
Well, I know of other ones that's done it, and I think specifically like Shaman King, right? I think Shaman King was actually one of those that was also delayed. The release for global was later than the Japan run.
Yeah, by like a year, right?
That one I think was about a year, but like even is it Shaman King Flowers? Is that the one? No, Flowers too. But it's ironic. That was also delayed, but it's also now on Netflix, so we can watch it as well. So it's
just released.
It's just weird. Someone can comment down below. I don't, unless Veronica, but I don't know why they do this in the sense of like country, or I don't even know. Like, okay, either. Let's say like in terms of US, I don't even know. I guess I don't notice this if US gets something first. I know other medium or shows, or sometimes that happens, and we typically get things first, but it's because it's like, I guess it's fair, right? It's like, oh, it's made in the US, blah blah, that's blah.
Yeah.
I guess I only notice again. I guess because where we live, I never think about it until it happens. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
No, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It might be like a contract thing.
Yeah.
Where they're like, okay, we'll just do this like Japan exclusive right now.
Yeah.
And then it'll release globally like at a later time, like as soon as like the season ends.
Yeah. It's just weird when it's like very apparent with like specific shows that are like, it's just that show. It'd be different if like, some people may claim that, oh, it's all these shows from this network, right? That they're all like they release at this point, and then some people in the world may get it later, because again, it could be because of like dubbing or subbing and all that, and that just comes with it.
And I've only noticed like this happening with Netflix.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. Maybe Hulu could be next. Hulu's one of those weird ones too, but for anime wise, like it hasn't done that scheduling, and Crunchyroll wouldn't.
No, Crunchyroll's like kind of like release on their platform
unless it's a
first.
Movie.
Yeah.
Unless it's a movie.
Yeah.
Then the movie comes out like later.
Again, they could be trying to dabble into that stuff, because like you've seen like with Chainsaw Man or like Demon Slayer, they give the top tier subscribers like early access, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I
more money, but cool.
More money, but cool as an idea. But would I do it? No, and I haven't done it in the last 2. So it doesn't incentivize me to like subscribe to the higher tier.
To the higher tier.
Yeah, I was like, I can wait a couple days. But
yeah, I agree.
No, yeah, it's just, I guess it's just, it was just my grip of like, man, I almost got spoiled. But I have seen some scenes, and it's like, say like there's one scene in the season where I was like, oh, I couldn't wait for this. And I mean, I saw it, I was like, hell yeah, that's cool. It was just funny because I think we went to like this one Halloween party, and one of the guys, he's Japanese, and he's like, oh, can you guys not just like get it day one and just listen to it like raw? I'm like, that'd be nice, I think. Oh well.
With our limited knowledge of Japanese.
Yeah, it's a skill. You know what? You're right. It's just a skill issue. I should be learning Japanese. That's true. I mean, I think, sidebar, it was funny because one of our friends in college, like he did that. He took Japanese class solely just to like watch anime raw and not have to worry about the sub release.
Not have to worry about it. Yeah,
that's crazy. But okay, yeah, sure. I guess it's a skill issue, but still.
No, but honestly, it's a very weird scheduling thing with Netflix. And then like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about having it all drop in one go or having it at a weekly pace. I don't know. That's another issue like we could go into. But I don't know.
I mean, we could.
I like to binge, but I also don't like waiting weekly sometimes.
Well, with that, before we get too deep into that topic, I say we take a quick break so we can talk about our sponsor, and we'll talk about that after.
This episode is sponsored by Olipop, the soda your gut will thank you for. Yes, I'm talking to you, all of you. All right. Have you ever missed that classic soda pop feeling? You know, the fizz, the flavor, but without the sugar crash and the guilt trip? Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. You too. Harrison too. All of us. That's why I'm introducing to you Olipop, the soda that's bursting with flavor and good for you too. I actually have my favorite one here, strawberry vanilla. But the other weird one that I enjoyed was banana cream. I know, it's weird, super weird, but this is my favorite. Number 1, because it only has 3 grams of sugar per can, plus it has 9 grams of prebiotic fiber. And you know what you need with fiber? To use the restroom. Hee hee hee. But yeah, that means that you're going to have a happy and healthy gut with every sip. And it looks like that they took everything we loved about classic soda and upgraded to a modern, healthy conscience person. Like you, like me, like Harrison. My co-partner. My co-host. That's not here right now. So ditch the compromise and experience the soda revolution for yourself. Don't forget to use our promo code NgoVo15, NgoVo15 to get 15% off your first order on drinkolipop.com.
And we're back.
Wow.
Had to stop Veronica just in time because I was kind of getting a little thirsty, especially after that ad.
Thirsty. We both are.
But before I cut you off, you were kind of leading into the whole like, scheduling, like how you watch certain things, and yeah. I know. So your topic wouldn't exactly be that, but it kind of is. Or it could lead into it.
Or it could be. And we've talked about this. I'm pretty sure we've talked about this in past episodes.
Yeah.
But I cannot let this go.
Okay.
So we are going to continue talking about this. So my question / concern is kind of like the gaps in between seasons. Mm-hmm. For example, Stranger Things. And I have the release dates pulled up. I'm going to read it all, okay? And just to preface, the final season, part 1, starts next week. So, season 1 released in 2016, and then season 2 released in 2017. Season 3 released in 2019, season 4 released in 2022, and season 5, which is the final season, will start next week, part 1 of 3. And that schedule is 1 week, or one part is during Thanksgiving, another is during Christmas, and the final part is during New Year's.
Okay.
Week.
Just to clarify, that's all been done, cut, production's done, and everything. It's just
yes.
They're just okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They're now on the red carpet. They're doing their final interviews together as groups, as castmates. And I only watched the first season, and I'll probably need to rewatch it, of Stranger Things. Mm-hmm. I saw the hype. Uh-huh. I just couldn't wait. Like, the whole season between 1 and 2, 16 to 17, that's fine with me. It's the one where it's 3 to 4, 2019 to 2022.
Do you think that part was possibly due to COVID, though?
No, yeah, I think it was due to COVID. I think that one
was COVID related, if we're going to be real.
But also 4 to 5, 2022 to now, that's 3 years.
That is, yes.
Is there any excuse in between that? And you know what? I read somewhere that the showrunners enjoyed making this huge gap, because they said that it would like give the cast like basically other jobs to do, like other acting jobs to do.
Which is fine, right?
Yeah, which is fine. Millie Bobby Brown was busy the last couple years, but does that excuse you, like, the group to have a 3-year gap? Stranger Things, it's 10 years for 5 seasons. We used to watch stuff where it was like 1 season a year. Like Grey's Anatomy used to be a season a year. Isn't that crazy? 24 episodes.
And I wonder, again, this is a very like, you can pick and choose on what sections you want to focus on when it comes to this kind
and
of stuff.
I know we have talked about this topic before. I'm
We
just
have.
deep diving into like gaps in between
Yeah.
the seasons.
And
yeah.
the gaps, I feel like with them, again, I've also only watched, I think, season 1 and parts of season 2. But from what I've read, a lot of the time is like you said, they have that reasoning of like, oh, that's one positive that they can claim, right? But
Yeah.
I still think, on average, most of the time, it's okay. Here's one thing: they were only 30 when they first created Stranger Things, so they were 30 years old, the brothers.
Yeah.
And you gave that whole timeline at this point. It's been over a decade, right? It's one of those. There's one thing to just build the hype, but it's weird when it comes to a show, to me, when it's like, oh, it's continuing and all that, right? While like with a movie, you can claim gaps is fine, or sometimes it's, oh, we have to get the green light, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like with Stranger Things, they had no problem getting the green light, which is the issue.
Oh no, yeah. And I feel like the hype is like gone again.
It's
Like it was talked about a lot in 2022 when that season came out.
yeah.
And I know what's his name, Jamie, whoever that British actor, Jamie something. He was like the white boy of the month for like half the year that year.
Oh,
I remember because it was on TikTok.
Okay, yeah.
What's his name?
Okay, hold on. I know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, but I'm just gonna pull.
Yeah, but like, I just feel like the hype is gone.
Wait, Jamie.
Isn't it Jamie?
Is it Joey, or are you talking about?
Stranger Things.
Oh yeah. Okay, Jamie. Bauer?
Jamie Campbell Bauer. Yep.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. I remember now.
Yeah.
I forget how many people. See,
It's a lot of people.
I haven't finished watching, but I am fully aware who's in.
Yeah, and I do want to binge it to like get to next week, but then after next week, I gotta wait a month.
Yep. Well, with the amount that you have to watch, maybe you'll be fine. Who knows?
Maybe we'll see.
I don't know.
But I mean, we ran into this issue with Invincible season 2. It was split into 2 parts.
But-
we obviously missed that part because we were slow into watching season 2.
Yeah.
But it was split. People were mad. One of our mutual friends was like throwing a fit over like the 6-month gap.
Yeah. And I mean, not wrong, because when I watched it and I knew where it stopped, I was like, ooh, that feels bad.
Yeah. Because they did it like, it was like 4 episodes, stop,
But yeah.
next 4.
Yeah. But I will say, for at least Invincible, it doesn't feel as weird because, in a sense of here, so Invincible is animated. At least it's animated.
Yes.
So
Yes, true.
you don't see that many changes unless their voice changes, right? Stranger Things feels weird in that it's been a decade now, almost a decade at this point, and you could tell they all grew up. All the actors and actresses.
Well,
grew up.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just, it's inevitable, right? Especially when you're like, you have this cast and it's like, oh, it's ongoing. And you could just, if you have those many gaps, it is going to be, for some people, are like, huh, that is weird to see them this grown up so fast. It's the Harry Potter issue that we noticed back then too.
Mm-hmm.
Where,
Yes.
the kids are growing up too fast, or, like, obviously they're trying,
But
trying to
I
keep
think
it real.
But with Harry Potter, I feel like they were growing up just like the characters.
True. No, it's fine.
And like the way they were filming it, it was almost back to back.
It was
Almost.
almost every
Yeah.
year. So like you said,
Yeah.
this one's weird in that there's a huge gap in production and
yeah.
they just take time. Like, when you look at these pictures, you're like, whoa, yeah, they definitely have gotten older. Actually,
They're married. Some have kids.
Yeah.
Like Millie Bobby Brown is married and
yeah.
has a
It's-
child. Like people are going to school, finishing up college.
Yeah. So
I just find it. I don't know. I don't like the gap.
Yeah.
Like that big of a gap in between seasons.
and it's, if you're trying to claim you built the hype, I think that kind of hinges on the fact that the audience is continually building up this hype. But I feel like when you have this long of a gap, how much because so this is kind of leading or jumping off from what you mentioned earlier. It's like, oh, do you like binging or do you like watching weekly?
like weekly, yeah.
Using that same logic, each year, like Avengers, right? Things pop up every year. You had time to like simmer, you had time to like discuss on Reddit and stuff like that. But eventually, how much can you do that for like over a year? Now it's
like
2
over
years.
a year.
Now it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess we'll just wait and see because that's all we can do. And I think that's having too much confidence in that. Oh yeah, I mean the hype will come back because the fans will come back and continue to watch it, unless some people drop. But that's every show, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I saw the hype. I saw the potential in season 1. Just couldn't continue after.
And that's a whole nother issue between like the two of us because I was the same, and I think for me it was just more I started wondering if it was overhyped, but I just need to watch it at the end of the day. But I just knew it's gonna be there because the show's continuing. But now that you mentioned that it's the last parts, maybe I should start watching, right?
I know. I might have to start watching it this weekend.
Oh no! Or someone in the comments down below, let us know if we should or not.
Yeah. I think I heard it was either 2 or 3 that was bad.
Yes.
And I think that's why I stopped.
I think I lost the.
Did you get the same news?
I did.
About that?
I remember one
Okay.
season where I was like, oh, it's okay. It's pretty bad. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, there goes my hype. Maybe I just won't watch.
And then I think I read somewhere 4 was like getting pretty good again.
And then it's like, oh,
And then I guess
they're cooking.
yeah. And then the teaser trailer for 5 revealed something that happened in season 1. And I saw a clip of it and I was like, I don't remember Stranger Things. So it's a good thing I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, to answer your, I guess to address your first point, yeah, it sucks. It just sucks. I don't think it's a great idea because I love seeing the comments when, like, let's say One Piece, currently the live action, some people are like, oh, I'm glad they're filming really closely because
Yes.
they already like, oh, look at Luffy's actor. He's already growing up. Even though at the time, I'd say it's not going to be that bad. I don't think it's that,
Yeah.
it's that big of a gap.
I
But
mean,
they're
he's
just
in his
worried.
early 20s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me see.
No, but I see what they mean. Yeah, I also don't know. I feel like Netflix.
22.
Would you blame Netflix on the trend of this like gaps in between seasons, these like parts that come along with it, which also comes along with anime as well. And I don't know. It's just a big trend that we've been seeing the last couple of years that we've complained about. We are part of the complaints.
Well, I mean, I'll say I
don't know.
complain about it, but if we're talking in general, and do we blame them for doing it? I don't remember if they started. And you know what? Yeah, no, they did because they would drop a whole
they
season
did.
of something, and then that's
Yeah.
it. But do I mind it? No, I don't mind it because actually it gives me time to watch more things, right? Even though that means my backlog is never ending at this point because that's my
I was gonna
excuse.
say.
Because that's my excuse. Because we should be talking about something else, right? But we're not going to say it. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm not going to
yeah.
let it into existence at this point.
Yeah, because Harrison hasn't watched Peacemaker season 2.
She gave me an assignment like 2 or a month ago at this point. No,
I was like, you
Look
should
how
watch
long.
it because I have some notes I want to talk to you about. But, said notes might have left my brain.
said notes are probably dusty and worn out. It's fine. But no, I think, yeah, I mean, it is they did start that trend of like this production style, and maybe they're perpetuating we say that, but then there's some movies and show. I swear there's some other movies and shows that also have an issue of like creating the gap because, well, again, there's delays because there's possible reshoots. There's all this other stuff. So there's a reason for it. While here, it does just feel like they are doing it, but we may be wrong. I don't know. Maybe we're not. I'm not super deep into the production lore for Stranger Things. Maybe
Exactly.
I don't know something.
I know, right? But then that also gets into my other issue of like seasons getting shortened, like 8 to 10, 12 episodes.
Yep.
And that's a whole another issue.
But
with
then
anime, with K-drama, with
Yeah.
Stranger Things. And
yeah.
we could talk about this forever.
Yeah, but I mean that comes with this is the circle
But it's like
that we do.
quality over quantity.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what
then
it's
you
about.
can claim, oh, look how old television was where they had 24 episodes and it was half or a little bit over filler. and they had to just fill in this TV schedule.
But that was like the fun part about. I'm gonna use Grey's Anatomy and Scandal because I used to watch those.
Yeah,
but that was
yeah.
like the fun part about the fillers, especially in like live action, like just crime doctor TV shows.
Yeah.
That was like the fun part.
And
now it's just like they get straight to the point, really.
Again, I think it's just because we had decades of being used to like that TV style, so then Netflix made it refreshing where all of a sudden we're like, oh, whoa, getting straight to the point, and we don't have to worry about each week possibly being just what problem of the week that touches on like the overarching plot that's like 10% of the show. It's like, oh, look, five seconds at
Here
the end.
it is.
It's teasing. Whoa. Yeah. I mean, because I think my first gut reaction is now I think it's really cool when they just continue shooting, right? They're continuing production, making sure it's like on, making sure I think the important thing is if we, Percy Jackson.
Yes.
They're growing up so fast.
No, that's a great example because they are going through puberty right now.
So you can tell there's a huge jump from season 1 to 2, right?
Especially the voices.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, they are supposed to grow up, like you said, like that's expected, but it's gonna become an issue if they're gonna grow up more. We just don't know how much, and we do right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, that one's a great example too, and that was back to back filming too, honestly.
And even with back to back, we could see like it's like, oh, the growth spurts are kicking in.
Yeah, and I think the director was like, well, we're gonna have to keep filming back to back because their growth spurts are
and see,
going.
that's a choice. Like if they get the green light, they can do it. It's like, hell yeah, right?
Yeah, but that's Disney money.
Netflix got money too. What do you mean?
Yeah, Netflix got money too. Yeah. But the mouse got money too. Mickey Mouse.
He's got more. Yeah, he's
got more money.
Yeah. So I think Netflix also had there was a time when Netflix maybe actually still kind of do spread themselves very thin. And I mean, they're the king of like, hey, this show's really good. Let's cancel the next season.
Some shows are just one season.
It's really unfortunate. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm happy that it's finally here. I guess that's what it is. Like it's like one of the hype is back, or the hype, the marketing's here. Maybe I will start watching. It's that whole cycle that we.
Are you gonna start this weekend?
No, I gotta watch Peacemaker. Remember?
Are you?
See?
Are you? Because I don't think you are.
Who knows? Don't worry about it.
Surprise me tomorrow.
Talks about the ending of the season.
Yeah, I know, right? Hangs up right now to mess up this recording.
Hey, yo.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's all I have.
That's all you got?
No more other complaints on my end.
No, but it is a weird and it does feel like we always bring this up because it is just an evolving issue of what the state of watching of media really.
Yeah, shows anything on media.
Yeah. I mean, we've complained about so many different aspects of it, so it is still a fun excuse to talk about it. Fun excuse to complain. Complain about the bills I keep. Complain about my subscriptions, essentially.
Yeah. We'll put another bill on it.
Oh my god. Well, on that note, I guess we'll just close it out. Nothing else?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
No.
Cool. Thanks for tuning in. You could follow us on all our socials at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, let us know how we're doing. If you like this, if you like how like the cadence of what we're doing, give us hit that big subscribe button, that big red button, thumbs button, everything. Just let us know how we're doing. It really does help us out. Trust me. Like I said, hit everything from right to left button. It'll make sense. It'll make sense once you look at it. Other than that, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.